Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the DITA Mach-ONE sunglasses. But first off, we thank today's video sponsor, our own website, shadereviewstore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses, just like these, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, the website there is shadereviewstore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop the sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 59mm lenses and a 17mm bridge, and this very well might be the quintessential celebrity style pair of sunglasses ever since they were first released all the way back in 2014. A ton of celebrities have been wearing these sunglasses, and they definitely have that really cool, very bold, kind of millionaire style to them. There's definitely a ton of really cheap, $10 copies of these sunglasses where they just make a very bold, kind of design like this. And I see a lot of people wearing those sunglasses, but they just look very tacky. These, however, just look very classy and premium and nice. And especially if you take a look here at the top-down view, you can see this very aggressive front brow bar and this absolutely beautiful etching here on the titanium frames. And personally, I absolutely love the styling of these frames. They just look so good. Now, to give a little bit of backstory about the Mach-ONE, DITA says that their iconic DITA Mach-ONE was inspired by their love of fast cars, speedboats, and sleek planes that are built with advanced construction methods and supreme materials. These frames are built to ignite the same intensity that only the finest of those machines can trigger. So definitely some really cool inspiration. I definitely understand what they are saying with this pair of sunglasses. And whenever I put these sunglasses on, I can definitely see myself cruising down the road in a Ferrari 458 Spider or something like that. But before I get there, you gotta buy more sunglasses from shadereviewstore.com and help out the channel. I only need a couple $100,000 more to be able to afford that car, so that would help a lot. Obviously, I'm joking there. But definitely, like I said, when you do pop these sunglasses on, you do feel really special, and you probably feel like you should be driving a nice car. And honestly, a lot of people who probably are buying this pair of sunglasses actually already own a very nice, sports car or something like that, because these frames do come with a very expensive price tag of $775, so $800 plus with tax. And that price tag is definitely a ton of money to be spending on a pair of sunglasses. But for people who can't afford these, it is definitely worth the very high price tag because the build quality materials of these frames is just absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and get into that a little bit. So as far as the colorway of these frames go, these have DITA's matte black acetate fronts, and then the metal is actually plated in rose gold, which looks really beautiful. And the metal material is all made out of titanium, so these frames are extremely lightweight. These frames really actually don't weigh much more than a classic pair of Ray-Ban Aviators. A classic pair of Ray-Ban Aviators weigh about 32 grams, and these actually only weigh 36 grams. So even though they look super big and bold and have a really great presence to them, they aren't extremely heavy, and that's thanks to their CR39 lenses, which are extremely lightweight. But of course, they're still going to block 100% of UVA and UVB rays, which is extremely important for your eye health. Now, as far as the colorway here on the lens goes, these have DITA's gray to clear gradient gold flash lenses, which again add a really cool and definitely a celebrity, kind of style to them. So we can see here, if I move the lens around the light, we can see they do definitely have that gold mirror finish. And then we can also see that they start dark and then slowly transition to clear. Now, some of the fine details of these frames is the fact that they have a little DITA Mach-ONE logo etched into the lens. And then here up top, we can see some absolutely beautiful riveting material here on the titanium frames, which goes all the way around the front. And that adds a really cool look to them. And on those rests, we can see the little DITA shield logo as well. And something that's really interesting here is the bottom. We can see there are two little nylon cords that actually go all the way down the bottom. And that's actually what helps attach these sunglasses to the frame, and that is a really cool look. And on this particular pair, it's kind of this really pretty violet color, which is just really cool, and something that I honestly didn't know was on these until I actually bought a pair for myself. So definitely some really cool styling elements there. Also, if we take a look here at the inside of temple, we can see some more DITA shield logos, and then we can see it says Mach-ONE titanium. And then if we take a look here at the other side, we can see it says the lens size and the bridge width, and then it also says DITA. Now these sunglasses have a really cool hinge design, which I've never seen anything quite like this before. It just looks really great, and they also feel very premium and nice when opening up, and when closing them, they just feel very substantial. But if these sunglasses do get a little bit loose, unfortunately, they do have DITA's own kind of proprietary hex screw, so it's going to be a lot harder to tighten them up. If they do back out over time, you're going to have to get a special screwdriver. So it's definitely not your traditional Phillips screw. Now, surprisingly enough, these sunglasses actually do have a base curve of 6, so they actually do offer pretty good coverage from the sun. So here up top, we can see there really isn't a huge gap that lets sunlight in unprotected. Then here on the sides again, I'd say there's about an average gap that does let sunlight in unprotected. So overall, they offer very good protection from the sun, and they also do have this really nice anti-reflective material here on the back side, which is really going to help reduce sunlight coming in, bouncing off the lens at an angle. Now overall, I think it's a really great looking pair of sunglasses, and the build quality is absolutely incredible and definitely helps justify the extremely high price tag of $775 for the pair that I'm wearing in today's video. These frames are made out of extremely high-end materials, and everything here in the attention detail is just absolutely incredible. And again, I think that definitely helps justify their very high and expensive price tag. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.